Hi, today we are going to talk about using consumer psychology for sales. Most people feel that consumer psychology is only for marketers, but the reality is that all great salespeople are also masters of using consumer psychology. Today I'm going to share two of my favorite psychology hacks which all great salespeople use. The second thing to remember is that when I say sales, I'm not talking about sales as a functional role. I'm talking of all of us because we are all using sales in our lives each and every day to convince somebody for something. So, in a way, it's for everybody and not just people who are in the job of selling. The thing to remember is that salesmanship is about understanding a customer or a person's real needs by having a conversation, by asking them open ended questions, building rapport and trust with them, and then making that person feel good about their choices. That part is very, very important. The two hacks I'm going to talk about are borrowed from Robert Cialdini's principles of influence. There were originally six of them, now there are seven of them. Uh, and while salespeople might not have read Cialdini, but I've seen over the years that all salespeople know about this very, very intuitively. They have learnt about it on the roll and they have become masters of using this each and every day. The first principle is called the principle of similarity. Essentially, this is about finding something in common with the other person or the customer you're talking to. And these could be the most trivial things, like, both of you want to have three tablespoons of sugar, or both of you belong to the same school, or both of you like the same color or the same brand, something in common. And trust me, if you have a good open ended conversation with somebody, you will find something or the other which is common, and that will influence whether you like that person or not. And when you like somebody, then you trust them also. And I can challenge you, if you want, we can have a conversation and I'll find something in common with you. It's about asking open ended questions so that the other person talks and you listen really well. This one, in fact, I would say is something which each and every salesperson has. I have never met a salesperson who's great at his job or her job who's not good at the principle of familiarity. The second principle is the principle of consistency. Essentially, our brains want to be, have a belief in we have a belief in our mind about who we are and what are the things we believe in. This is, a label which we give to ourselves, and our brains are conditioned to being very consistent about this. We don't want to change the view on who we are and what are the things we believe in. So, this is called the consistency principle. The way it is used is that you should again ask a lot of open ended questions to learn about what is the label that the other person has given to themselves. What is that they believe, what is that they believe in, who they think they are. And once you have understood this, then you have to just pitch the benefits which are relevant to that label, which are relevant to the belief that they have about themselves and the things they believe in. You don't have to talk about all the benefits, and it works beautifully. It also is very effective in interviews, by the way. The way it works is that imagine you are talking to a customer, and okay, I'll take a carrot lane situation, and you ask them a lot of open ended questions, and you discover when the customer says that I am a design lover. Now you have to talk about the benefits of the product or show them a product which is consistent with this. And the way to do it is to show them products which are very, very high in terms of design aesthetic, so that the person feels that yes, this is something which a design lover should love. And trust me, it will work. It works all the time. The common thing you will notice in both these principles is that you have to be great at the art of conversation. You have to ask a lot of open ended questions so that the other person talks more and more about themselves, so that you learn enough about them, either about their belief and their labels, or other things which you can use to find things which are common between the two of you. And you have to listen really well. And all great salespeople do this really, really well. And these are the two principles which I love, which are from Robert Cialdini, which all salespeople can use. Thank you so much.